What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Easy back with another video, and today I've been seeing all over the internet recently about ore farming and who's the biggest ore farmer. And I'm not gonna hold you, I've decided to join in with the brain rot of this shit. So today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the biggest ore farmers in fiction. I'm not talking about just anime strictly. This is gonna be everything. And now I know there can be some characters that can add, whatever. So y'all put it in the comments down below if I miss any of the characters. It is what it is, because there are a bunch of opinions about this shit and it's hilarious. So I decided to join in with fun. So with that being said, play my theme music. Coming up first, we gotta talk about the GOAT ore farmer himself, Piccolo. You already know, Piccolo was literally notorious for this. Does this shit look clean though? Does my fit look clean? Every single time. Homie had to make the most dramatic ass entrance every single time in every movie for Dragon Ball Z, every single time, just to get smoked. But every time he did it though, that pull up was clean, and he always had the wing just magically touch the damn fit perfectly every single time. He always had his moments, even though he gets one shot or just get his ass beat completely in the damn movie. But regardless, homie was always ore farming every time. Y'all remember when he fought Cell, right? And he did the most egregious, most extra ass aerodynamic movement I fucking seen just from one back kick. How you gonna pull up on him, set nod, hit a left, go backwards, just to mule kick his ass backwards while flying backwards? What is wrong with you, Piccolo? You didn't have to be that fucking extra. You just could have easily just pull up on him, spin and back kick his ass. But no, you decided to do all that actionness. And even though y'all saying all this shit, here's another example. When Broly was fighting Gohan, right? And Gohan thought he got the dub, you know, he was like out of breath and he was like hazy. He imagined that Krillin, mind you, yes, Krillin, was a 7 foot tall Namekian nigga just because he was wearing his damn clothes. Come on now. You had to have that much aura where one, Krillin decided to put on your whole judgment and say, yeah, this shit fire though, and hit the meanest Piccolo impression.
Really, nigga?
Like, come on now. Piccolo is definitely the aura farming GOAT of all time. I don't care what no one says. That man is aura farming. And I got one more DBZ character up here so I can move on from DBZ, because honestly, they all do it. If we're gonna be completely honest, DBZ as a whole, they do a whole lot of aura farming. Just watch, what's it called? BoJack, the Revenge of BoJack and shit. Oh, BoJack Unbound. Literally, when they pulled up on him when they were trying to save Gohan, why did the Z-Fighters decide to just sit there or fall for like 2 seconds and decide to fucking jump Yamcha? Out of all people, you decided to jump Yamcha. Leave him alone. Goddamn. But the next character on there is Vegeta. I really don't have to deep dive into this, but Homeboy literally was nonchalantly beating Majin Buu's ass while just sitting and trying to aura farm, being the coolest he can think of. Is, you know, I'm not even gonna look at him when he hits me. I'm gonna just dodge him with my back turned. Not even look at him. He literally was like, you're not even like cool enough to even grace my presence to look at. Like the whole time, Vegeta was just literally just, yeah. Like you were just fucking with him the whole time. Didn't want to throw hands. He threw knees. Like you didn't have to do all that extra shit. For what? For what? He did all of that and still end up getting captured instead of, you know, catching a dub and killing Majin Buu. And I know before people say it, I know that was the whole point, so he can try to, you know, rescue their sons and shit like that. But still, I feel like there's a better plan in there. But still, regardless, Vegeta was notorious for being extra, just like Piccolo. Now, Piccolo does it worse, but right then in that fight, Vegeta definitely like caught up in that scale immensely. Next character on this list is Storm. And I know before people will be like, what? Storm? Why Storm? First of all, if y'all don't know, if y'all don't watch or whatever, but Storm is notorious for aura farming. And y'all niggas never pay attention to that shit. Because every time she enters a room, enters a battlefield or whatever, she has to have the most grandstanding, most theatrical fucking entrance ever. Always. When Storm's coming, you know it's about to hit, dog. Lightning is striking everywhere. fucking hurricane winds are just pulling up out of nowhere, and then her voice is echoing while she's giving you a grandstanding speech right before she pulls up and says, yeah, you about to get belted ass. That is Storm. That is literally Storm. And even Cyclops, which he can kind of be an honorable mention, where he hit him with a, give him the forecast.
Give him the forecast.
Omega level threat detected.
Nigga. Come on now, y'all already know what time it is. Storm is absolutely a fucking aura farmer. If y'all don't think that, yeah, I don't know what y'all is looking like, but Storm has to be on people's list. She's 1000% an aura farmer. Next on this list is Superboy, and yes, Connor be having that shit on, but he is notorious for our aura farming the whole time. His literal whole personality is him just being cool and being like a crowd pleaser. Like, if we're being completely honest. Now, I'm not talking about Young Justice. I'm talking about Homeboy who be wearing the tights, the leather jacket, the belt, everything, the sunglasses, all that. He gotta make sure he dripped out because he know he's searching for a camera the entire time when his main job is to save the fucking day. But no, he has to aura farm. And that's literally the whole premise of this whole damn list is aura farming. And Superboy is that. So if Superboy is not on your list, I don't know what y'all doing, but he's definitely one of the biggest aura farmers in fiction. Completely. Like, just complete. He is one of the biggest ones. Next on the list is MCU Winter Soldier. Like, if we're being completely honest, I don't think he intentionally did it, but you know, he kind of was aura farming the entire time in Captain America Winter Soldier. Like, as soon as he pulled up on screen for the first time, first of all, you were dripped out, sunglasses, mask on, silver arm with the red star on it, tough. All black fit, tough. But you really had to hit the nail on the coffin right there when you shot a rocket at Nick Fury in his car, watched that bitch explode and was flipping in front of you, and you just like casually just like step out the way. If any normal person was that, they would have flew out the way, got out of the way, super dramatic. He just in there. What the fuck? Like, bro, just come on, let's tighten up on that one. He did not have to be like so nonchalant with the shit. And then he was just always called stoic face when he was fighting Cap and everything like that. He was actually just being legitly cool the entire time, and low-key was just aura farming the entire time while killing people. And honestly, that's cool with me, but he damn sure belongs on everybody's list. You ain't gonna escape that one, pimp. Next from the MCU, and the last one from a comic book at least, is MCU Iron Man. That literally, like, Superboy, this is literally his thing. This literally is his thing. Being an aura farmer is Iron Man. That's literally Tony. Like, I get it, his whole thing, his whole, like, glazing of him having aura was him by, Obadiah when he was like, oh, Tony Stark built a suit out of scraps in a cave.
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
I mean, he's not wrong though, but damn, get off your knees. I get it, but that's how much aura this that Tony had. And then, even with that, when he finally got to test out his completed suit, you know what he did? He made sure he was theatric when he was testing it out. Saw a tank, weaved out of the missile, looked back at it, shot it, and walked away like a camera was actually staring at him. Come on now. Come on now. And I know everybody said, it's a movie. No shit. I know he was staring at the camera. But realistically, why would you do that, son? You literally walking away just like, yeah, I know that shit hard though. I know this shit about to be hit on fucking Instagram. Like, come on now. You being an aura farmer for what? For what? And he's extra. I ain't gonna hold you. Iron Man is mad extra. Aura farmer to the max. When he could have just said, you know, read the cards at the very end, and Rhodey literally pulled up in the knees like, yo, just read those shit and let's keep it going. No. He said, I'm gonna aura farm some more. I am Iron Man. Come on, man. Come on. MCU Iron Man is absolutely one of the biggest aura farmers in fiction. Argue with a wall. Next on this list is Shadow and Sonic the Hedgehog, dog. I don't see this on anybody's list, and I don't know why. If you think these fools are not aura farming the entire time, you're wrong. Especially Sonic's ignorant ass. Y'all remember, this is one example from Sonic X when he was racing the fucking car, and he was cooking that car. I ain't gonna hold it. He was absolutely cooking that shit. But instead of him just absolutely just cooking it, beating that car, and just calling it a day. No, he decided, I'm gonna race ahead, beat him by a couple of seconds, take a few flicks with the camera, you know what I mean? And then run back to make it look like it's a close race. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then your counterpart over there, Shadow, Mr. Nonchalant, everything for Maria. Like, come on now. Like, everything about him, saying chaos control, just him really not giving a shit unless it was fighting his frenemy, Sonic over there. And then both of them stole the Super Saiyan drip just when they, had all the Chaos Emeralds around them. But they're not aura farmers. Literally everything they do was just not to just get all the cool points on the man. Are you serious? Come on now. Like, I don't see why they don't have him in the damn aura farming list. And then on top of that, you give Shadow his own game. You let him Akira slide with a chopper bike. You let him have a gun. You give him all that. Come on now, stop playing with me. Next on the list is current Boruto. I know I don't even like the Boruto show itself, but the manga was heat. I ain't gonna hold you, that's still peak. But right now, where we're at, Boruto, Teenage Boruto, whatever, is aura farming, like at its finest. He's one of the biggest aura farmers right now. Stole the whole drip from Sasuke, basically stole his whole personality. And yeah, he just got the shit on. He be acting like super nonchalant, one-shotting gods like it's nothing. Bro became a little aura farmer overnight, and it's pretty funny. But I see he's definitely on the lower side of the scale because he just, got the drip, whatever. But Boruto is definitely a aura farmer to the max. And if y'all don't think that, again, I don't know what y'all not seeing. Next on this list is someone who definitely gets overlooked every single time. Death the Kid, bro. He is literally, first of all, Soul Eater is a fire show. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but like, that's just gas. But Death the Kid is literally an aura farmer himself. One, you had to be some kind of arrogant to hold not one, but dual whipping 2 Desert Eagles upside down and use your pinkies to shoot them bad boys. Do I need to say anything else? That to me is the epitome of aura farming at its finest. And last on this list is Shanks. And I'm going to give you one example why I put Shanks on the same list. Him ending a war just by his presence alone. How much aura did you have to shut shit down by having that much aura and shutting all that shit down? Literally walking up on the damn wall. Didn't take a swing, didn't do none of that shit. They just saw Shanks and was like, well, shit. And shut it all down. That is aura right there. That's aura farming at its finest. No one wanted to fuck with him. And for good reasons. But still, that's my list. If you enjoyed the list, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Everybody know, and comment down below who would you put in the top aura farmer in all of fiction. Don't just keep it the anime. I'm talking about all of fiction. But it's your boy Easy. Till next time.